Okay, and who is the third character we're gonna try out? It's Zangief. As someone that has never really played a grappler, for some reason Zangief in this game was calling to me so hard. He was calling to me so hard that he even made me really interested in playing Manon and Lily, because like they have command grabs as well. He just seems so cool, so we're gonna go over the in-game guides for him, his guide, and his combos. Before we get to try him in training mode, because I want to try out every character first. Anyways, specializing in oppressive offense centered around his powerful throws, Zangief may be slow on his feet, but once he's up close and personal, he can unload devastating damage. With a wide variety of throws, Zangief, oh my god, explosive potential is second to none when handled by someone who specializes in predicting their opponent's movements. That was a bit of a run-on sentence there, excuse me, Street Fighter. When at mid-range, Zangief can use strikes with long reach to apply pressure to his opponents. He does have really good buttons. Whoa, I didn't realize that medium kick was so good. He can also use throws with long range to deal massive damage once he's closed in. Look at that, look at these buttons, damn. And then just throw. Which like, it feels like his throws reach half screen. The screw pile driver, Zangief's signature throw, is his main tool for breaking through an opponent's guard. God damn it. Double lariat. A lariat performed by extending both arms and spinning, invulnerable to projectiles during the duration of the spin. That's pretty cool. A prime pick as an anti-air attack, so when your opponent jumps at you. Perform it with haste against jump-ins. So I assume by the way they've worded that, it means that it's not going to be jump-in invulnerable, like it doesn't have any invincibility against jump-in attacks. But it just has a good hitbox against jump-in attacks, which is why they say you have to do it early and perform it with haste. But also being projectile invincible is interesting, because I believe you can also direct it. Oh wait, I can try it. So you just press 2 punch buttons. And yeah, like I can hold forwards, and as you can see, he kind of slides forwards afterwards. So if I think Ryu's gonna throw a projectile from this close, I guess I can try and spin through it and hit him super late. That could be hella cool. And of course it works as an anti-air as well. Overdrive. Thanks to its swift execution, it can be formed as a combo even from a light attack. It's pretty cool because it's basically his only... Okay. Okay, you have to be pretty close, I guess. It's basically his only normal... Oh, that still works? The regular version also works. You don't need to E-exit off of your lights. But I guess you get the 2 hits from it. But yeah, it's his only normal hitting special move that isn't like a grab. So you're going to be using it a lot after your pokes or as a way to extend your combos. But yeah, I think the problem is going to be knowing when you can actually hit it and when you're going to awkwardly whip. When your opponent trembles in fear of being thrown and starts to get slippery, use this move to apply pressure and keep them locked down. Screw pile driver. Let's throw an opponent. Leap into the air, smash them to the ground with a spinning slam. Its high damage and long reach make it a key part of a grappler's arsenal. Behold the red cyclone, a devastatingly powerful throw, symbolic to my very being. The light version has the longest reach, making it effective for grabbing an opponent after they miss an attack. With punish command grabs. Medium and heavy hit even harder, but get grabbing. But they have shorter range, so basically the light version, least damage, but you can hit it from the furthest distance. Heavy one, you have to be right in front of them, but it does wild amounts of damage. Overdrive has range equal to the medium version and does the most damage of any of them. Use it as often as your drive gauge will allow. That is the grappler way. You've got a powerful tool, use it till the cow comes home. Use it until you are dead and out of every resource you can throw. So this one has longer range and the most damage. Borscht Dynamite. Grab a mid-air opponent, juggling them and smashing them into a ground with a spinning slam can only be used against airborne opponents. When your opponent grows fearful of the screw pile driver and takes to the air to escape, seize them with this move. No one can escape the red cyclone. So this is actually a 360 input, but I believe it's pretty easy when you combine it with the jump, because you can do like the jump forwards, so diagonally up forwards, and because you're in the air, you can easily just spin around back to where you were, and excuse me. Or not. Oh, I'm doing kick, that's why. I was doing punch instead of kick. I was like, I swear this wasn't that hard. I've done circle inputs before. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not that hard. You can even kind of do a Guilty Gear input. Like if you've been playing Guilty Gear, you can just do an overdrive input after jumping it into the air, and that works as well. Basically, you just have to be a little bit inaccurate and then it works, so it's not as hard as I just made it look. I was just pressing the wrong button. Okay, so not only do we have a ground throw and an aerial throw. Oh my god, so if they're scared of you being on the ground, just jump in the air. You can do the overdrive version where you can hit them with a headbutt and then combo into it. The perfect counter to an aerial attack. You can even transition it from a flying headbutt to make a combo. What's his headbutt? Jumping what? How do I do that? Tell me, bro. You're not gonna tell me? Okay, I guess I'll just... figure it out later. Keep your eyes open and your senses keen so you don't miss an opportunity to deliver tremendous damage. Oh my god. This guy's crazy. Russian suplex. Grab your opponent and slam them into the ground with 2 powerful suplexes. This move will only activate when close to an opponent. When far away, Siberian Express will activate instead. Connecting with attack will switch places with your opponent. Should you find yourself trapped in the corner, this move may be the key to free. Oh my god, it moves you completely mid-screen. Whoa. Overdrive. More damage and more... Oh, super... Whoa, it does do a lot of super art gauge gain. This one is perfect for counter-attacking or breaking through blocks at close range. Wow. It builds like half of your super meter just from one throw. Damn, and of course it does Zangief damage. Siberian Express. So this is when you do the Russian grab but from further away. And this one is also easier to input, by the way. It's not the 360 input, it's just like a half circle, I believe. Run to an opponent and grab them before slamming them to the ground with a devastating powerbomb. When you're at a longer distance from the opponent, this is useful for making a surprise attack or breaking through their blocks. Look at that little taunt he just did, this cheeky guy. Try using this around. Oh my god. Yeah, just cancelling it off of his normals and just beating their ass. Oh my god. Try using this around the range that you'll be able to hit an opponent with the very tip of your foot with a standing light kick. Swiftly seize them, making it difficult for them to make a cowardly airborne escape. So I wonder if you do really have to do this from the very tip like they say. Oh yeah, because if I do it too close, he'll just go for the throw. So I have to be really far away for it to, then he does the run. Interesting. But, does he have, what else does he have that's cancelable? Okay, he doesn't have a cancelable crouching medium kick. Doesn't have a cancelable, oh damn, look at that jiggle. Okay, maybe that's why we're doing it off of the lice kick, because nothing else seems to be cancelable. What about the tip of this? Does this work? Okay, yeah. So anything that you can cancel from very far away seems like it's going to be really good for going into that to just completely catch them off guard. Seize an opponent with even greater haste, carrying them to the corner if it connects. Show them that a little distance will not save them from the red cyclone. Wow. Just makes it even faster and carry them further, I guess. Thunderstorm. Counter an opponent's grounded kick and throw them. It can not only be used against certain attacks, but it makes up for that limitation with its big damage. Oh, can only be used against certain attacks. So yeah, pretty infamous. Making full use of this move demands you memorize what kick attacks your opponent has at their disposal. But if you succeed, make sure to make them cower in fear. I believe in your ability, my comrade. You can do it. That was a bit French, wasn't it? Whoopsie. So yeah, a bit infamous. It's kind of like a parry, but only works. Oh, it only is heavy kick as well? Interesting. But it starts up really quickly, so if you do think your opponent's gonna go for some kind of kick like this that kind of hits around the middle of your body, like Ryu's flying kick, also probably his standing medium kick and heavy kick, Juri's heavy kick, stuff like that that gets used a lot, will work really well against this, but we've seen that a lot of Dalism's funky kicks don't really get countered by this, so it's gonna be a case-by-case scenario. It also seems like it maybe doesn't start up instantly. Yeah, you need to do it a bit preemptively, so the uses are, as it says, going to be a little bit limited, but when you do get it, you get a nice chunk of damage, and you're left kind of close, but nothing crazy. Okay, next guide. Aerial Russian Slam. Jump diagonally upward, grabbing an airborne opponent before viciously slamming them into the ground, useful as an anti-air counter when predicting your opponent's jumps or worked into combos. Now, what is the input for this? This can be tremendously effective as an anti-air technique, provided you're able to react quickly enough. Oh yes, you'll be in danger if you miss, but if you truly believe your opponent will jump, use this move to bring them back to the ground and absolutely destroy them, I swear. If you hit someone once with this, they're never gonna jump again. Right, so it's down forward. I was kind of hoping it would be down back, because that would be just ridiculous, because then you can be just like waiting for their jump in by buffering your like blocks. But it's down forward. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the Ken treatment. And okay, you do have to use it kind of early. Like if I react late here, it doesn't connect because he has to jump. So you really do have to use it pretty preemptively, or just, you know, react quick. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if this is going to be... Is this going to have the Heavenly Potemkin Busted treatment, where it is really a lot of damage, but kind of too hard to hit consistently? I don't know. We'll see. Also, it does have invincibility, though, so it'll be his one, like, It's like he has a DP against air attack, but the thing is, if the opponent does a low jump in, even if I do go for this, there's a good chance that they'll just hit the ground. We'll see, though. I don't want to judge it too early. Cyclone Lariat. Rotate at high speeds to pull in an opponent and grab them before slamming them into the ground with a powerful throw. You can choose what direction to throw your opponent by inputting left or right during the throw. Hold the button will prevent this move's transition to a throw, allowing you to knock your opponent into the air. So yeah, this is pretty cool, so I can either throw them to the left, or will they show the other options as well? Or, oh yeah, so if you hold down the button, as you can see, it does really low damage, but you can combo off of it into basically a completely unscaled aerial grab, which seems kind of ridiculous. And you can also combo it into your level 1. And let's see. Oh, it's also down forward, unfortunately. Oh, they didn't give me enough meter to go into level 1. So if I hold forwards, he should leave him on the right as well, right? There we go. Cool. What happens if I don't press any direction? Okay, he just leaves him on the right. But you know, one thing that's pretty crazy about this is the range. This is kind of going to be the way Zangief can have his like ultimate YOLO against far away opponents or people throwing projectiles or something, because I believe it's like around this distance where he can throw this out and it'll suck the... Okay, I was a little bit far there, but maybe around this distance? Yeah, it sucks him in, goes for this massive damage throw or extends into a combo, and it'll, you know, if they get hit, it seems really cool. And it'll go through projectiles and stuff. I'm excited to see how much I can actually abuse that. You may follow it up, oh yeah, with an OD Borscht Dynamite for extra damage, or opt to use a unique attack. What? To use a regular or unique attack, then continue applying offensive pressure to your opponent. Are they saying that I can use normals after this? No, they don't let me do anything afterwards, damn it, I wanted to test it. So maybe I can like actually do juggles, or imagine if I could do a dry brush combo after that. This guy's too cool. Bolshoi Stormbuster. A powerful throw that puts an opponent in a finishing hold with a pro wrestling flair. Can be used to slip through an opponent's guard at close range and deliver massive damage. Yeah, so it's frame 1 invincible, I believe. It's impossible for opponents within reach to escape by jumping away. So as soon as this animation comes on the screen, your opponent is dead. As long as they're close enough and they're not in the air, they're dead. Which is just such a cool power move. Like, you know, you're just in the game and maybe they're pressing buttons or you're on block, you're up close, and they... Oops, didn't do enough circles, I guess. And I also pressed the wrong button, I guess. But once this animation comes up on the screen, they just know that they're dead. That is such a power move. Oh my god, that damage, come on. That's not even the critical art version, are you kidding me? Your opponent will be keeping an eye out for this move, so it could be challenging to pull off. Make clever uses of dashes, jumps, drive rushes to grab them when they're left themselves open. Yeah. Honestly, Zangief with his level 2 and level 3 super has a lot of use for super meter as like a core aspect of his gameplay. Which some characters, you know, it's cool, it adds extra damage, but Zangief, it like is what he'll be aiming for. It seems terrifying. Fundamentals 1. Listen well, you mustn't expect to simply stroll up and throw your opponent. They'll be wary of your almighty grab. And are sure to do all in their power to stop your approach. Remain calm, and begin by peppering your opponent with strikes. Your standing light kick and medium kick are swift, and don't leave you too vulnerable. When attempting to beat an opponent's normals with your own, try crouching medium punch. So standing light kick, okay, pretty fast. Crouching medium kick are swift and are apparently pretty safe. And trying to beat their opponents with your own, try using crouching medium punch. So I guess, like, they mean it's a whiff punish? Yeah, okay, whiff punish with that. And then they don't mention it there, but whoa, that sweep reaches really far. But the heavy punch, if you can hold it down, and it becomes armored as well. But maybe they will say, okay. Standing heavy punch and crouching heavy kick have long reach, not to mention glorious bulk for optimal hitting potential. Each type of strike has its own purpose, so learn to use them well and choose the right one for the job. If you hold down the button when doing a heavy punch, your upper body will gain armor. Your ironclad muscles can withstand a blow from your opponent. So you just bustle through them, get a massive punish counter, and then dry rush after them afterwards. With the power of this armor, you can effectively return an opponent's strike with full force of your own. It's most powerful, but leaves you quite open if you miss, so don't be reckless. Fundamentals 2. Surely you've experienced an opponent trying to halt your advance with projectiles, yes? They do so because they are shaking in their boots, terrified of what roars nearer. Should they stoop to such cowardice, you may use double lariat to evade them, or use drive parry or drive impact to withstand the projectiles as your tireless advance. No longer must we be bested by puny projectiles. See, the thing about lariat though, I wonder like how quickly it recovers, like how well will it actually be useful for going through projectiles? Because Jamie also has a slow special moves that goes through projectiles, but it isn't that useful because it's so slow. I understand that lariat isn't meant to actually punish them, but if you don't recover fast enough, you kind of just make yourself minus and you may as well just parry it, right? Fundamentals 3. Once you've got your opponent minding their manners and staying put, this is your chance to move in. When at mid-range, make frequent use of knee hammer. This will allow you to approach while beating out your opponent's sweeps. Yeah, okay, I want to try this button. So forward medium kick. This is like his I want to get in button. So it reaches how far? Okay, it doesn't have the greatest range, but it does move him closer, and it has a lot of active frames, and it mentions that it can low crush as well to go into punish counter combos, I assume. Knee hammer recovers quickly, so throw it out at a distance and just short of hitting your opponents. You can surprise them with a screw pile driver immediately afterward. A powerful tactic to be sure. Mwahaha. And yeah, that's another really cool thing about this is it's kind of like a jump in. You can use it as a way to disguise doing your full 360. So if I had like the 3 bars here, I could do the double circle to turn my butter and then go into my level 3. Or I could do it after this and go straight into it and just mash circle, 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 and I don't have to do the kind of tricky input for this on its own. Fundamentals 4. Once you've closed in on your opponent, look for your openings to land a powerful grab while also applying offensive pressure with relentless strikes. Whether your headbutt hits or is blocked, you'll be able to move first. After you've connected, you can either go for the grab, or go for an ultimate means of preventing your opponent's cowardly escape. So yeah, this overhead headbutt is plus on block and can be used to extend combos, which basically just means whenever you can, you're going to be going for this headbutt. After a jump in or maybe a drive rush button where you're plus, go for this again, because when you go for it, you're left close, so I can just go for a grab, like go for a strike throw, of course, it's just so cool. Or you can go into a combo if it hits them. Machine gun chops and power stomps are moves that hit multiple times and can be stopped partway through. so you can go for a grab instead. Use them wisely. Do your utmost to trap the opponent like a rat. So these are interesting target combos, and people were a little bit unsure as to what makes them useful. The standing medium punch one is a little bit more obvious because it's 3 hits, and as long as you get a counter hit on the first hit, they will all actually connect. But as you saw there, they mentioned that you can just do like, 2 of the hits and then go into a throw for a little bit of a mix-up. And if it is a punish or a counter or a punish counter, you may as well just do all 3 and take the knockdown, and then, drive rush to get more stuff. The crouching or the double down and then kicks thing is kind of interesting though. You have to press down, down in order to go into it. So they're kind of interesting in that like, you can cancel them on whiff, but also the first 2 hits connect, but the last one won't. But what I've seen this is really useful for is if your opponent is blocking and they block the first one of these and they try to mash or do anything in between the second one, that'll actually be a counter hit, and then the last one will connect, and the last hit of this one is actually special cancelable, so you can cancel into a super or your lariat or something, which is not something you can do after these chops. You just have to drive rush afterwards. So they're both kind of interesting and are not super simple target combos, but when used correctly, I'm sure they'll be hella powerful. Let's do this. Surely the combo trials are not so difficult and I won't mess them up all. So, oh yeah, they're showing this stuff already. So if you get a counter hit and you're using this kind of on Oki, like if you're dashing up, or if you get it off a drive rush and you see that it actually hits, then you'll be able to just do the full string and then drive rush again afterwards and then go for it over and over and over again. And if you do feel like it, always go for a throw instead. And now, when you're near the opponent, go for a throw. Why do you have to hold down the button? Neutral, hold. Ah, when you hold it down, he does the follow-up attack to make it do more damage. Nice. So even his normal throws are a threat. And I don't think they show it here because it's not too important, but he's got a different throw basically with every direction you press. If you press down, if you press back, if you hold neutral, he's got a ton of throws. I think that's a total of 8 of them, and they're just his regular throws, just on top of his command grab throws as well. Crazy stuff. Okay, during a jump. Okay, jump into a sweep, knock the opponent away and get a hard knockdown. Okay. So crouching light kick, crouching light punch, into your lariat. Nice. Easy stuff, goes to a knockdown. Now, to go for this 360-degree thing, I don't think my inputs are on the screen. No, they're not. Let's go back, because this is kind of important. I think some people, especially if they don't or are not familiar, will struggle with this, so I think it's important that we show it. There are cheat ways to go for this, and you don't have to actually do a full 360. So how do I show my... There we go. I don't know why my inputs are on that side, but those are my inputs. So you don't have to do a full circle with your thing, because obviously if you do that, you're kind of going to jump. So what you can do is just do a half circle, so just like forward, down, back, down, forward, back, just like this, like you would do to go for this command grab, which is a lot easier. But you can go for that, and then just press slightly diagonally upwards and back, and it'll count as the full 360 for some reason. As you can see there, I basically just did down, back, and hey, I want to go back to that. Stop moving on. You can just do like a half circle input, and it's literally just a half circle input. But I just go slightly overextend it and go slightly upwards, and as you can see, it counts as a full circle for some reason. And depending on what you've been doing beforehand, you can either do like half circle backwards, or you can even make it a half circle forwards. So if you can see my inputs there, I'm going back, down, down, forward, and then up forwards, and that works as well. So for some reason, just any combination of the full half circle and some kind of up will work, and you don't actually have to do a full 360, which makes it much easier to do this on the ground, because you're not having to do a full freaking circle. Now, let's move on. Drive impact, into... Hey, I just said it was easy, don't mess up, that's embarrassing. No! How am I messing this up? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong thing, whoopsie. Nice, that is so much damage, oh my goodness. But the thing is, it's really satisfying when we were doing that combo with Mano. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. When you do that with Mano, she actually builds a medal, but with Zangief, it's just a big chunk of damage. So, this unblock. Oh yeah, he's got this cool, weird like gut, like stab thing. into the lariat. Okay, cool. Next trial, intermediate stuff. So during a jump, during my jump. So this is my belly flop, okay, with down heavy punch. Oh, and then I can go into my headbutt. Ooh. Nice. Wait, let me go back. Can you go from your headbutt into other things as well, though? Or is that only on counter hit? Why does it take so long to load these? Oh no, it has to be on counter hit. No, wait, that does work. So I could do like that into a poke into the lariat, right? That's pretty cool. But this is what the game asks for, I'll just do it. Oh, and then into the EX one. But I guess I maybe have to hold forwards. Whoops. 3-hit light confirm into an EX knockdown. Oh, okay, I have to do up and heavy punch to get this. Can I do... Okay, I can't do diagonally upwards, that kind of sucks. So I have to jump and then hold upwards after I do the jump and then go into it. So, wait. Oh, and you have to do the EX as well. Interesting. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be going for that. I would probably just go for the Borscht Dynamite raw, if I do anything at all. Punish counter. What? Why would I do that? Oh, sorry. Oh, that is so cool. You can also do other stuff, right? That actually combos, like I could do this. Let me just, look at how much damage that is. Why would I go for crouching medium? For what? Why would I do that? Some of these combo trials are questionable. Oh, yeah, this move is so cool. And then into the headbutt. That is so much damage for such simple combos. Punish counter puts them into the air. Oh, so I can go into my level 1 after that. Okay. Okay. So I have to be really close. Okay, that's not as good as I thought it would be. This level 1 is becoming questionable in my mind. It has some Heavenly Potemkin Buster hitbox situations. Wait, you can hold his... What? Oh, no, during a jump. Oh, what? Oh, the punish counter one bounces them? Are you kidding? That is so cool. You have to really do it instantly, though. Or else you get this, like, whiffed version. What? That is so much damage and that is so cool. What the hell? Okay, crouching medium punch. Oh, and then drive rush it into these. So I guess that is a simple way to get a drive rush combo with him. I did see the AI going for stuff like where you, I don't know, drive rush into, like into this. Oops. Do stuff like that. But if you can just drive rush and go into the simple target combo that gives you a good knockdown, you might as well. Anyways, this into level 2. Or don't cancel it. Kaboom! Damn, that is so much. Whoa. Now we're advanced. Okay. So this on punish counter. Oh, wow, that can go into... Wait, what? Circle into your level 3? What? Oh my god, guys, this character is gonna be such a war crime to fight against. Oh my god, people are gonna go unplug their routers against me if I play this guy. God damn. Getting achievements too. Okay, crouching medium punch into my level 2 super, hold it down, and then go for my EX grab of the air. Okay. Dynamite! See, I don't know why I would go for that. It takes 2 of my drive meters when I could just go into... Oh, I don't know if my level 2 anymore. But I feel like the level 2 on its own did more damage than that weird extended version. Anyways, heavy kick is a punish counter. Oh, then drive rush afterwards into that, into the... Oh, this into level 1. Because I'll be in the air. Okay, I see what you're doing. We can probably do this one from further away as well, unlike that other goddamn stupid level 1 combo that doesn't work from any other range than super close. That's annoying. But okay, let's try this one. Whoops, or let's not. Okay, that's really cool. That you can cancel your level 1 off of that command normal. That's pretty cool. And totally not normal. Ooh, okay, punished counter, you can connect into that, then drive rush into this. And then you can go from a drive rush to this into your aerial EX burst? So this. Okay, what? How, do I have to be just really quick, or is that something? Oh, I'm just doing totally the wrong thing. Whoopsie. Okay, that's a really, really low burst dynamite, so I'm gonna have to go for like... Okay, yeah, I'll have to do the instant air one, where we use the technique we just talked about, where you just do like a half circle with a slight up. That looks so funny though. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Do I have to be further away or press that button sooner or something? What's going on here? How did they get it to work? It just worked, okay. I guess I'll try it from further away. Yeah, maybe that's the answer. Whoops. No, I forgot to EX it. Oh, damn, that's pretty cool. I didn't see how much damage it did because I cut it off, but I imagine it was a lot. Oh, that was all. No level 3 combos? I guess we had that one at the beginning. All right, for a character that's usually, I mean, obviously not combo heavy, it seems like he has pretty easy time going off of his lights, and whenever he can get a drive rush, he's got something pretty simple he can either do for an easy knockdown or just a massive chunk of damage. Anyways, that's Zangief. We're gonna keep going through the other characters before I spend tons of time in training mode and probably hibernate for a few years. And I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching. See you in whatever's next. Bye-bye.